Dying in Daggerheart has real consequences. You either accept death, lose a hope permanently, or gamble your fate on a single die roll. But what if we could just avoid making this choice altogether? Remember, we only have to make a death move if we lose all our HP, and we only lose HP if we get hit. So let's just not get hit. Today, I'm going to teach you step by step how to build a character with such high evasion that even a tier 4 Kraken won't be able to land a single hit. In fact, any adversary without a +8 or higher modifier won't be able to hit you at all. Let's begin by talking about ancestries. A quick control F through the SRD reveals that the only two ancestries that affect evasion are Fairy and Simia. The Fairy's Wings feature lets you mark a stress whenever you're attacked to gain a +2 bonus to evasion against that attack. And the Simia's Nimble feature lets you get a permanent +1 bonus evasion. Since stress is a limited resource, let's be a Simia for their passive buff. None of the communities affect evasion at all, so you can choose to be a part of whatever community you want and whatever fits your backstory best. Moving on to the class of our unhittable adventurer, we see that Druid and Wizard are notable standouts. The Druid's Beast Form feature lets us mark a stress to transform into a beast from the Beast Form list, with no duration limit. We also get an evasion bonus that depends on which creature we choose to transform into. The best choice is to transform into a mythic beast that gives a +3 bonus to our evasion on top of the tier 2 or tier 1 beast of our choice. The highest evasion of a tier 1 or tier 2 beast is +3, so we could choose, for example, the Winged Beast, Pouncing Predator, or Powerful Beast, and get a total of +6 evasion. So far, Druid seems like a pretty solid choice, but we could also be a wizard studying in the School of War subclass. The Wizard's School of War specialization feature, Conjure Shield, gives a proficiency bonus to evasion so long as we have at least 2 hope. Proficiency has a maximum of 6 for a tier 4 character, assuming we get all the proficiency level up options. Since we only require the Wizard's specialization, we can forego the Mastery subclass upgrade to multiclass into Druid for Beast Form, combining the best of both worlds. We should also start our character as a Wizard instead of a Druid because they have a higher starting evasion of 11 compared to the Druid's 10. If we choose our level up options correctly, we will have a maximum proficiency, a +3 evasion bonus, an upgraded School of War specialization subclass, and a multiclass into Druid for Beast Form. You can pause the screen to see the necessary level up options. Now finally, if we wear Gambeson armor, we can get an additional +1 to evasion from its flexible feature. So now our character's complete, and after adding up all the different bonuses, we have a total of 28 evasion. Let's just recap where this all came from. We began with 11 evasion as a wizard. From our Simia ancestry, we got a +1 bonus. From the Conjure Shield feature of the School of War specialization, we got a proficiency bonus to our evasion, which we increased to the maximum of 6. From our multiclass into Druid, we got the Beast Form feature, which lets us multiclass into a mythic beast. And if we choose a beast with a +3 modifier, we get +6 evasion in total. From leveling up, we chose to get +3 evasion bonus. And the Gambeson armor gives us +1 for a total of 28 evasion. Now remember, GMs on adversaries only roll a d20 to determine if they hit you or not. What that means is, if you have an evasion of 28, they need at least a +8. And they will only hit you if they roll a 20. As an honorable mention, I also want to talk about the Gifted Tracker domain card from the Sage domain, which we could pick up when we multiclass into Druid. And what it allows us to do is to track enemies, and then when we face them, get an additional evasion against them. This increases our total evasion to 29. And now even a volcanic dragon obsidian predator cannot hit us without spending fear to hurt us from above. A notable mention also goes to the untouchable bone domain card, which increases evasion by half of agility. If you think you've found a build with even higher evasion, let me know in the comments section below.